If I was a beginner to training again, I would do these 3 things differently. So the first thing I'd do is I'd actually just get better sleep. Sleep is one of the most underrated and possibly one of the most crucial things you will ever do, not only just in terms of physical training, but for your mental health, your mental well-being. Sleep is underrated as fuck. Like, it honestly is. Now, as a parent, it can be hard to get like unbroken sleep. If you can get 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep, that is the peak level really that you aim for. Where you can't get that, what I would say is if your children are younger and they have a nap in the day, go and have a nap. There's nothing wrong with going for a nap. Some people will say you shouldn't. It's bad for this, it's bad for that. If you're tired, sleep. And if you look at it from a training perspective, the better you sleep, the better you will recover. And the more you can recover, the more you could train. Simple. Number 2, I would not get my main source of protein from protein shakes. So many people rely on protein shakes and they don't get their main source of protein from good wholesome food. Yes, protein shakes are amazing. They serve a purpose, like 100%, and I'm not suggesting under no circumstances that you should avoid having a protein shake. If your body can't tolerate it, so say maybe you're lactose intolerant, maybe don't have a protein shake because you're likely to shit yourself. What I would say is, where you can, get as much, if not all of your protein from whole foods, whether that's a meat-based a meat-based diet, vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian, something else enarium, because let's be honest, in this day and age, there's bound to be something. But yeah, get as much of your protein as you can from wholesome foods. Not only will it help with your recovery, but again, it will also help up here. It will help improve your mental cognition. Clearly, I could do with some. I'm just running off coffee at the moment because I'm going to be recording about 15,000 videos today. But back to my original point, protein. Get your protein in. Try and get it from wholesome food. And then last but not least is training. I would train 3 times a week, potentially on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I would do 3 full body sessions, and all I would be doing is focusing on the core basic movement patterns so I could build a foundation. You want to build a base. You wouldn't build a house on a shit foundation, so why would you do the same when it comes to your physical training? Build a solid base and then move forward. So for example, if you want to go and take part in a high rocks like every other person in the world seems to be doing at the moment, fantastic, go do it. I implore anyone that wants to move more. What I would say is focus on the core key movements, which I'm going to cover on the next video, so make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss it. And then you can go and take part in other things, more physically dominated activities. Or maybe you want to move over to something like bodybuilding, powerlifting. You still have to be able to do the core key movements for you to progress. 3 times a week. That's all you need to start with. Anything more than that, then you're potentially just opening yourself up to injury, burnout, and other fun things.